Welcome to People. I'm Micah Matera. Let's get started. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. should have turned 94 years old this year, but in 1968, an assassin's bullet killed him outside the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. Just 39 years old. Here to talk about his life and legacy is Reverend Jackson, along with the acting executive director of Rainbow Push Coalition, Bishop Tavis Grant. Thank you both for joining us. It is an honor to have you here, sir, today. How are you feeling?
Wonderful. Good to see you again, my dear.
Good to see you. As you reflect back, I know that the breakfast was Monday, and as you reflect back, both of you, how important is this year more than ever?
I have such fond memories of him. And I think about how he sought to heal, to reconcile, and how we're so polarized now, again, racially. But in spite of the signals of racial polarization, we're getting better.
You know, I remember you and I went to Memphis and stood on that balcony, and you reflected what it was like that day for you, and you talked about the bullet, how it was hit him, and you heard the sounds and things like that. Does that still resonate in your mind?
It does, and I think about him so often. He's deep in my consciousness, you know. I think about his academic commitment. He read a book, a book a week.
Wow.
A book, fiction and nonfiction.
Can you imagine that? Wow.
He was, in his young campus, he was heavy academically.
Such an intelligent man.
But broad vision, too. He saw where we should go.
Right.
Trump talks about make America great again. He talks about make America as it ought to be. And that was not so great 24 years of slavery and Jim Crow and all that stuff. Now we're choosing the ball games on Saturday afternoon and Sunday. You choose uniform color, not skin color. That's part of the world he saw.
And the world, it hasn't advanced that much since he left.
Well, there are forces that seek to move us back, but he spoke in Washington August 1963. One black official in the whole South, Leroy Johnson, senator. No, in the whole South.
Yeah, wow.
There are 50 black congresspeople now.
Well, so we have made advances, yet there's still a long way to go.
It's a long way to go, but then I can't help but think about the impact of black governor in Maryland now. I see signs of hope. So
you always look at it in a positive way. Do you think that his legacy has been sanitized in any way?
Yeah, there are those who want to make him something less than a human being. He was all that. He hurt, he cried, he wept. He believed in nonviolence as a philosophy of life, not just tactic, but a way of life, and it really worked for him. Yeah. And I feel so much of him in me every time I see people thinking cynically, I think optimistically.
You do,
Full of hope.
Yeah, Bishop, do you see that at Rainbow Push? I mean, that his legacy is still living on, and it's something that's in the minds of everyone?
Well, you know, 60 years later since the speech on the Mall, the I Have a Dream speech, and you know, working and serving beside Reverend Jackson, having matriculated over half of my life with him, I can see it from his run, Reverend Jackson's run, 84, 88, 2 terms of Barack Obama. We now have first African American who will be soon in the next election cycle, the first African American Speaker of the House, Hakeem Jeffries. The Jackson family having 2 Jacksons in Congress. There's progress has been for some slow, but it's been steady, and we'll take some progress over none.
I mean, that's a good way to think of it, and it's good to think optimistically and keeping hope alive, as you've always said. But it has to be frustrating to know that it's so slow, yet steady, but so slow.
Well, it is slow, but the irony of growth and matriculation, anything that grows too soon, too fast, doesn't stand very long. And the challenge that we have is understanding how far we've come after 246 years in slavery and plantation politics to now being able to have some sense of self-determination. You have 30 or more states that have egregious laws that come against our right to vote, which is Reverend Jackson served as perhaps the most iconic figure in American history at registering more people to vote. So that the pace of progress as it relates to social justice and civil rights is one way to measure it. The other way you measure it is the overall impact it's had on the globe.
But when you see people like the Florida governor trying to, impose a bill or a law to keep, AP students from learning about the race history, our history of race here in the country or in the state, I mean, that's got to hurt.
Well, it's ignorance. He's ignorant and trying to spread it.
But he's the governor. I mean, there are a lot of people who believe in that.
Yeah, a lot of people do believe in it. They're retarded, retrograde. But on the other hand, the king was a man of vision. We saw, for example, today, voter registration, every American should be registered to vote.
You're right.
It should be registered to vote as part of the American package. Active voter registration, every American.
And I know that's something you've worked on all of your life.
Well, we worked on voter registration, but we take the position now. This Congress must, in fact, make a registered voter. Every American should be a registered voter. Secondly, we go on the campus this fall, and we should do mass demonstrations on student loan deficit. It's too great.
We're going to come back and talk more about that, and also about how you're preparing the politicians, the black politicians of today, to move on and move forward in this state. We'll be right back. More from Bishop Grant and more from the Reverend Jesse Jackson when we return.